10 years ago, Superstorm Sandy destroyed many New Jersey homes and decimated some of our transportation hubs, including the PATH Station over in Hoboken. News 12 New Jersey's Marcy Rubin was there during Sandy, but tonight she explains how the Port Authority is working to keep its system running in future storms.
The PATH trains have been suspended. See that they've also actually put sandbags up here at the entrance.
Just about the same time we shot this report outside a barricaded Hoboken terminal and PATH Station 10 years ago.
But right now the concern is that flooding.
This was happening inside the century-old facility.
The entire station was flooded up to the ceiling, all of our infrastructure and our tunnels flooded. So it was a complete disaster.
The water line from Superstorm Sandy still marked here on the ground level. You can see it's above my head up here. That's how much water filled this facility. You can only imagine what it looked like down on the lower levels.
The problem during Sandy was not so much that it damaged the stations, it's that the floodwaters made their way into the tubes.
It took 119 days to get service fully restored and the next 10 years to implement a $2.5 billion federal resiliency program to make sure nothing like this happens again. And that work will continue indefinitely.
Our challenge is to look at risks that are residual from Sandy and risks that are emerging due to climate change and ensure that we are making investments in flood hardening measures.
Visible measures like these stainless steel flood doors.
This very heavy steel door would swing into place, you'd spin the wheel, and it would seal this station off from the floodwaters.
And aquarium glass to protect the elevator where a lot of the water came from during Sandy. But also they're doing a lot of behind-the-scenes work across the PATH system.
But we saw extensive flooding along our tracks heading out to Newark, so we've built seawalls there again to protect those assets and ensure that we can provide reliable service during storms and after.
Building back stronger and hoping the protections being put in place won't be tested, still knowing they likely will be needed to keep the PATH moving forward in the future.
It is our assumption that climate change is going to make these stressors worse. Sandy was an unprecedented event, but we can expect stronger storms and more frequently in the future.
In Hoboken, Marcy Rubin, News 12, New Jersey.